Hi everyone, I'm Aaron Lally from Vest Energy, and today I'll be talking to you about battery cycling and warranties and why battery cycling is a key determinant of the amount of money you're going to be making from your battery storage asset, and why you should look at warranties in particular detail to assess the operational lifetime of your battery. Let's dive in. What is a battery cycle? That varies warranty by warranty. But cycling a battery broadly means when you're importing and exporting electricity from that battery. Cycles can be defined a range of different ways within your warranty, and that is something that you need to dig into when you're provided your warranty by a battery storage provider to ensure that what you believe is a cycle is actually what is represented within the warranty. Why is cycling important? Well, the amount you can import and export from your battery on each given day will either allow the battery to completely fulfill the operations you require from it or limit the battery. So you'll be importing and exporting electricity to do things such as absorbing excess solar from your solar array on your roof, or you'll also be looking to import and export to provide grid services, wholesale trading services, or solve any local constraints in your area for your local DNO or national grid operator. There are three key factors that affect your warranty that you should be looking at. Firstly, how many cycles are you provided on your warranty? Are you provided with 1 cycle a day, 2 cycles a day? What are the total number of cycles you're allowed over the lifetime? Broadly, what we've seen in the UK market is most battery storage providers for businesses provide less than 2 cycles per day for a 10-year lifetime for the battery. That's the global benchmark. So if we're looking at that across 10 years, you're looking at 2 cycles a day. So that's approximately 700 cycles a year. For 10 years, that's 7,000 cycles. If you're receiving anything less than 7,000 cycles from your battery storage provider, that is a substandard warranty. Secondly, you should be looking at temperatures. So are there temperature restrictions on your warranty? And will that limit you from operating your battery either in the summer or winter months? So what we see again on a lot of battery storage warranties that are provided to businesses, there are quite narrow temperature bands that are provided that will mean you're limited in terms of operating your battery, particularly in the summer months. So imagine ambient temperatures about 20 to 25 degrees on a nice summer's day in the UK. When you run your battery, that means the temperature will rise up north normally of about 35 to 40 degrees. If your warranty does not allow for that, you won't be allowed to run your batteries on these days. Obviously, that'll limit your revenue generation potential because if it's a particularly sunny day, it's hot. Where are you going to put that excess solar if you're unable to absorb it within your battery? Thirdly, depth of discharge. So depth of discharge is a really interesting one, and that's how people define what a cycle looks like on your battery. What people don't realize broadly is every battery manufacturer defines a cycle differently, and that is around their depth of discharge. This is something that needs to be looked at in great detail by technical experts, and that's something we can help you with at Vest. So what is the purpose of a battery storage warranty? This allows the customer to have protection if they run the battery in line with the warranty provisions and you experience any unexpected operational issues, and if the battery is unable to run as you expect it. If you performed in line with the warranty, your battery storage provider will be required to come out and fix your battery storage facility and provide any parts that need replacing free of charge. We can look at 3 key areas here. So firstly, we've got how long is your warranty? Again, in the UK market for businesses, most businesses accept a 5-year warranty for their battery storage assets. As we've outlined previously, battery storage assets can last up to 20 years. So what businesses should be doing is demanding a 10-year warranty at least from their battery storage provider. Secondly, what does the warranty cover you for? It covers you for cycling, so how many cycles you should be able to run per day, per month, per year, and across the lifetime of the battery. As we mentioned before, anything less than 2 cycles a day or 7,000 cycles across a 10-year lifetime of the battery is substandard, and you should be requiring more from your battery storage provider. Finally, we've got degradation, a really interesting area. So what does degradation mean? That's how the battery degrades or becomes lower in capacity as you use it over time. So think about your mobile phone. Day one, you get it, you charge it up, it lasts you days. Over time, that battery degrades and the mobile phone lasts you less and less time when you utilize it. It's the same thing with a battery storage facility for your business. Day one, you're going to have 100% capacity. By end of life, you're probably going to have between 70 and 80% capacity. End of life being after 10 years. So if you're looking at your battery storage warranty and you're seeing anything lower than after 10 years at 2 cycles a day, an end of life degradation of 70 to 75%, you're receiving a substandard warranty. And that's something you should either push back on your provider, or you should look to work with a provider who provides you a market standard warranty. If you've got any further questions about this area, I know it's super complex, we're happy to sit with you and discuss this with one of the team at Vest. What is the key trade-off when you're looking at a battery storage warranty? Assuming you've got a market standard warranty, really what you're looking at is cycles versus time. If you cycle the battery today, you will degrade the battery and you'll no longer be able to cycle it with those cycles in the future. Obviously, you've got 7,000 cycles across a 10-year lifetime if you've got a market standard warranty. Should you save a cycle today and utilize it in the future, really what determines that is what is the value of a cycle today, how much money is it going to make you today versus a cycle in the future, how much money will that cycle make you in the future. That's exactly what we calculate for you here at Vest. So we're constantly analyzing the market and working out whether you should be cycling today or whether you should cycle tomorrow. And if you make either decision, what will make you the most money and the most return on your battery and reduce your electricity bill the most by making that decision. So again, a relatively complex thing we're doing there. We do that using AI algorithms. So you can't just look at all the data and make the decision in a human or a manual way. You need to input all of that data into a complex algorithm, which will then tell you, okay, based on market forecasts and historic market and battery activity, what is the decision you should be making and how will that affect your bottom line? So again, that is something we do at Vest. So we do the whole life cycle of a battery storage facility. So we help you day one understand what a battery storage facility is. We help you source the best battery storage facility for you alongside getting market standard or market beating warranties. We also then operate the battery in line with these warranties to maximize your return on investment. What are the 3 challenges we see with battery storage warranties? First of all, it's predicting degradation. So how are you going to understand how the battery will degrade over time? And is that in line with the warranty? Again, it requires a lot of data and a lot of management, and that's something that is quite time and data intensive, so something that is unlikely to be done by the business who owns the battery. You need a third-party provider to step in and provide you with real-time degradation forecasts. Is the battery operating in line with what you'd expect given what the manufacturer has warranted to you? Secondly, we have warranty enforcement. If the battery isn't operating in line with what the battery storage supplier has told you, how are you going to show that data to them? Again, a very data intensive piece to do, but something that is very possible and something that has been done for several of the customers at Vest. We then have the dynamic needs alongside your cycling warranties. So this is something we've touched on previously, and you've got the market conditions changing every day, every hour, every minute. How do you ensure that you're cycling the correct way to maximize the revenue today? Yes, great, but also revenue tomorrow and in the future. Again, you can push cycles dynamically across time. So you could choose today, for example, to cycle once and push a second cycle that you could have used today into tomorrow if you think it has more value and it allows you to make more money using your battery storage facility. This is something that needs to be done dynamically in real time using a large data set, and something that is rarely done by the battery storage owner themselves. This is normally done by a piece of third-party software that is fitted to the site and utilizing a third-party aggregator like Vest. How do you make sure you're running your battery storage facility in line with what is required by your warranty? Well, you need to monitor the data, and you need to monitor the data on cycling. You need to make sure that you understand exactly what a cycle is in the warranty and how it's defined, and as a result of that, how many cycles you're doing each day and ensuring you're not breaching the warranty. Secondly, you need to monitor a range of other technical inputs such as temperature, to ensure that, again, you're operating within the correct temperature bands for the facility and you're not breaching any of the warranty terms. You also need to collaborate with your manufacturer. So if you're being provided certain terms by your manufacturer and you're having this dialogue with them to say, okay, well, within the first year, we've operated the battery as you've expected in the warranty, and this is what our degradation curve looks like, it's likely that your manufacturer will come back and say, okay, well, the battery has degraded in this way. We may be able to amend the terms of the warranty that we've given you, which is actually beneficial for the customer. So it is always good to have a good active dialogue with your battery manufacturer and keep them in touch with how your asset is performing. Also, you need to optimize your depth of discharge. So what does that mean? It means that if you don't need to be cycling a battery from 0 to 100% and then 100% down to 0 again, don't do it, because that'll degrade your battery more than cycling it between 40% and 60% and multiple times a day. So again, there's an added layer of complexity here, because if you're cycling 5 times between 40 and 60, that is the same as cycling once between 0 and 100% and back down. But actually, what we see is if you're cycling within that 40 to 60% band, even though you're pulling in the same amount of energy and exporting the same amount of energy, you're degrading the battery less because you're staying around that 50% state of charge level. What are the future trends for battery warranties and cycling? First of all, we're going to have better monitoring using Internet of Things and a range of different software providers. Owners of battery storage facilities are going to be able to better monitor how their battery is cycling in real time and provide that information to the manufacturer. Secondly, with better types of technology, we'll start to see warranties become less and less strict for owners of battery storage facilities and cycling increase. So you're going to be able to make more money by cycling more per day because technology is improving. Thirdly and finally, you're likely to start to see dynamic warranty. So as I've mentioned, each year, as you run your battery, you're able to go back to the manufacturer and communicate to them certain parameters, and they might tweak the warranty and allow you more flexibility. That's going to become a real-time endeavor. So it's very likely that your battery is going to start spitting information back to the manufacturer on a secondly basis, and as a result of this secondly data and how the battery is performing, your manufacturer will come to you more regularly than annually and amend the warranty, which will allow you more flexibility and allow you to cycle the battery in a more efficient manner. So what's the conclusion here? So what we've realized is there's a large number of battery storage facilities being sold to businesses today in the UK market with drastically different warranties. You're not comparing apples with apples, because one battery will allow you to cycle 1 cycle a day and is warranted for 3 years. Another battery, which is the same cost or could be even cheaper, might be allowing you to cycle twice a day for a 10-year warranty. So if you're cycling twice a day for a 10-year warranty, you're making significantly more money than if you're cycling once a day with a 3-year warranty. So that is something to be super interested in and super cognizant of when you're buying your battery storage facility from your manufacturer. You should be looking at every warranty and saying, okay, based on what you're doing here, we're not buying as much battery storage capacity as we thought we were. And if you're looking at other competitors, you need to make sure that warranties match up and that you're paying the same amount per kilowatt hour and per exactly the same warranty from each battery manufacturer. So again, something that is a bit more complex in this space and something we're more than happy to help you with. Again, there's no standard benchmark for what the perfect warranty looks like, and utilization of each battery storage facility will be completely different based on each site, but you need to make sure you're buying the best and the most cost-effective solution for your business. Thank you very much for listening.